tell me, coming away from the leadership piece there, which I think there was a lot of gold in there for people listening, and that's definitely around what are you in to lead? What are the areas of focus that you need to address? And certainly those two areas of, how many businesses have you gone in today maybe speaking to who want more leads, but the leads that they've got aren't being looked after, and vice versa. So I think there's some absolute gold in there. I feel like the world's moved, certainly in recent years, maybe pre-COVID, post-COVID, to a bit more, it's about reassuring people and, space and kind of helping and, a bit nurturing, which is lovely, but we're in a fucking results business still, right? So you can have all of that. I mean, you can have a therapist. They're great listeners, but they're not going to necessarily close deals.
Pay bills, are they?
They're not going to pay the bills. So is it results or reassurance? If I was to ask you a quick fire question, which one would be the approach to get the best out of your business today? Is it about managing the result or managing through reassurance?
Okay. I believe in delivering true expectations from the off front so that I don't need to manage as much in the middle. Okay. So it's dead simple. You do this, we're going to get along like a house on fire.
And is that the 6? Like
that's the number.
The number.
Yeah, I pick a number.
And the outcome.
Depending on the outcome that I want to achieve. And the outcome is based on lots of other data. So it's based on my conversion rate. It's based on my average fee. It's based on a lot of different things.
That. You'll be just
It's
dandy.
dead easy. So ours, we're about 2.12% over the last 12 months as a fee. Our average fee is about 5,400 quid. So if I say, look, you get 4 on and I give you, just for argument's sake, 50% as a self-employed or whatever else it is, based on those numbers, you could piss 100 grand a year.
Yeah.
Like easy, without doing that much. So it's there for you. But if you don't do it, then you can't work it no more.
Yeah.
Like that's it. I don't want to manage you. I don't want to do this. I'll give you all of the tools that you need.
But do you think those conversations have disappeared? Yes. And what I mean by that is because everyone's fucking scared of saying something that might upset someone, when actually if you're in sales, you are here to get a result. And I mean that in the nicest possible way.
It's the job.
How you get there, you can get mentorship, training, coaching. But guys, if you're running a business and your salespeople aren't managed on their performance, is that suicide?
What's the point in being there?
Yeah, but
do you think? Do you get where I'm coming from?
This is why my system works.
There's no point in you being there.
But do you see my point though? Yeah. Do you think everyone's kind of trying to do on LinkedIn? I want to look like this kind of business. I want to make sure, the fake days I call them, where everything looks great from the outside, but when you go in, it's actually a fucking shit show. People don't want to be there. But actually, we're in a results business. Customers pay you generally on the result of getting them to their outcome.
Yeah.
So we need to have people that are going to get people to their outcome. So should we be treading carefully around results, or do we need to give me more reassurance?
I wouldn't tread carefully around results, because fundamentally, if they're not there, your business is going to shut.
Yep.
So
I've made this mistake, by the way. That's what I'm talking about.
I've made it myself in the past.
But again, the world's it's not about what you do, it's about how you do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And therefore, I get your expectations. We used to talk to the valuers in the first place about setting the customer's expectations straight on valuation for a start, and what we are going to do and what we're not going to do.
Yeah.
What we're not going to do as much as what we are going to do.
Yeah.
And so managing people, I think the challenge is more HR and fear of, I can't say this, I can't say that, I can't do this. If I do this, am I being fair? Are they going to throw a sickie? Are they not going to come in tomorrow? I ain't got a member of staff. Are they going to then complain about me and lodge a grievance? And then we've got to follow this process because somebody's not happy. And the HR process has got, gone are the car park chats that you used to be able to have.
Yeah.
That done properly actually work, because they're fair on the individual
you
as well.
just take them out and say, do you want to do it or not?
Exactly.
I'll
give you the weekend to think about it.
It doesn't look like
nowadays,
it.
though, unfortunately.
So I do think it's the HR management and the fear. You can still, listen, you can still be honest with people.
Yes.
There's nothing stopping you from being honest. But people
how honest? How are you being honest?
People are worried about being honest. They're worried about saying to somebody, do you know what? I don't really think this is for you. Yeah. I've looked at your performance. I've listened to you on the phone. We've done all this with you. You're not doing X, Y, and Z. Do you know what? Where's this going?
Yeah.
Now, that's a different conversation, but everybody has to put it in this box that says, oh, well, I've done this, and they were represented, and they did this, and I sent a letter to them first. And I think there's a fear of that, which is why results then become less of a dynamic KPI, whereas back in the day, it was all about, it was too far sometimes, but it was all about deliver that.
Yeah, it was harsh, wasn't it?
It was overly harsh because there wasn't...
your skin in the game, though,
absolutely.
It?
Absolutely. But training and development and coaching, I look at it. Is if I'm comfortable, I've given you enough training, coaching, and development. Yeah. If I'm comfortable, I've done that. I've done everything I possibly can do. Now it's up to you. If you can't do it, I'm going to have to do my job.
This is my part of the deal. This is what I'm going to give you. This is what you've got to give, and that's the result we're looking for.
Yeah. And surely my job, and surely you don't do that as a business owner. It's my job now to do something about that. Yeah. And if I've done everything I can do on coaching, development, mentoring, showing, if I've done everything I possibly can do with that, there's only one solution, and that is I've got to do that other part of my job, which is I've got to find somebody else to do your job for you.
So